The NBA Cup quarterfinal matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. A clash of titans, a battle for supremacy. But what unfolded on December 11, 2024, left fans fuming. The Rockets escaped with a narrow 91-90 victory, but the result was overshadowed. Why? Because questionable officiating cast a dark cloud over the entire game. Two blown calls in particular left everyone wondering, did the best team actually win? This wasn't just any game. This was a chance for the Warriors to prove their doubters wrong, to show the league they were still a force to be reckoned with, and for the Rockets, an opportunity to slay a giant, to announce their arrival as true contenders. Instead, the game will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. A missed travel call that would make James Harden blush. An offensive foul so weak, it wouldn't have been called in a pickup game at the YMCA. The NBA prides itself on fairness, on integrity. But on this night, those principles were nowhere to be found. The officials failed miserably, and the consequences were enormous. Picture this. Second half, the game hanging in the balance. A Warriors player hungry for a bucket takes 3 steps, without dribbling, a blatant travel, clear as day. But wait, the whistle never blows. The refs swallow their whistles and the play continues. How? How could the officials miss something so obvious? Were they blind? Incompetent? Or was there something more sinister at play? Whatever the reason, the missed call had a ripple effect. It shifted the momentum, breathed life into the Rockets, and ultimately may have cost the Warriors the game. We'll never know for sure what would have happened if the refs had made the right call, but one thing's for certain. It left a sour taste in the mouths of Warriors players, coaches, and fans alike. As if the missed travel call wasn't bad enough, the refs decided to one-up themselves. Late in the game, with the Warriors desperately trying to claw their way back, disaster struck. A questionable offensive foul call on a seemingly innocuous drive to the basket. Even Stevie Wonder could see that the defender flopped. He embellished the contact, flailing his arms like he'd been shot by a sniper. And what did the refs do? They fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. It was an absolute travesty, a miscarriage of justice. The offensive foul took points off the board for the Warriors and sent a clear message. The refs were not on their side. It was a gut punch, a deflating moment that seemed to suck the life out of the Warriors bench. To their credit, the NBA owned up to their mistakes. In their last 2-minute report, they admitted that the travel should have been called and that the offensive foul was the wrong call. But here's the thing. Admitting a mistake after the fact does nothing to change the outcome of the game. It's like a doctor apologizing for misdiagnosing a patient after they've already died. Sure, it's nice to know that they acknowledge their error, but it doesn't bring the patient back to life. The Warriors' season is over, and no amount of apologies or explanations can change that. The NBA needs to do more than just admit their mistakes. They need to take action to prevent these kinds of officiating blunders from happening in the future. Whether it's implementing new technology, improving training for officials, or simply holding them more accountable, something needs to change. The integrity of the game is at